Welcome to Happy Hour, brought to you by Best Damn Bookkeeping. One other thing we talked about in this strategic planning process, recruiting is a huge element. And I've talked about that for years and years and years. Sean and I have talked about it for years and years and years, that running these home service businesses is really just like the biggest exercise in capacity versus demand that you can ever do. It's how many cleaners do you have? How many technicians do you have? How much capacity to answer the phone do you have versus the demand that you have coming in? And the winner is whoever can push those gas pedals down at the same speed the fastest, right? And if you're ever short on employees and you have too many customers, life sucks. And if you ever have too few customers and too many employees, life sucks. And you kind of need to match both of them. Sean and I spent 2 hours and 15 minutes last Wednesday night jamming on it. I had a guest lined up, but his conveniently for everybody else except for him, his basement flooded, which was a total bummer. In hindsight, it was there was like a double silver lining here. So it wasn't all bad for him. It was
like a double rainbow.
It's double rainbow, double silver, shiny pots of gold everywhere. But for Sean and I talking about recruiting, like the time is now. If you haven't started recruiting for the spring yet, there's still hours left today. Like start recruiting now for the love of God. Even if you don't need people for until March or April, start recruiting now. I literally saw, and like this just couldn't have said it any better. Somebody in CBF, the Cleaning Business Fundamentals group, had posted, and there's like, has anybody noticed just a massive uptick in applicants all of a sudden? And so I chimed in and I was like, yeah, like that's what the data shows. Like literally like a week or two after New Year's, the labor market is absolutely flooded. It is the best time, and the labor market has its own little capacity and demand subset, right? Like our business has capacity and demand needs. The labor market especially has capacity versus demand. Capacity being the labor force that's out there, and the demand being us demanding great employees. And literally like right now, this today, I mean, and yesterday and probably the day before too, but right now is when the most people are job searching. The most. Because it's New Year's resolutions. It's people didn't want to leave their jobs during the holidays because of the security. It's the seasonal layoffs anyway. And so people that had jobs don't have jobs anymore because their job was dependent, whether it was restaurants or whether it was retail or whatever it was, or even warehouses, like they need way less people after the holidays. Mm-hmm. And so the labor market gets flooded, and most of our competitors that don't have their head on straight are relaxing right now. They're sitting back with their feet up thinking now's the time to like rest and rejuvenate and recoup, which I get. There's some of that, right? But like at least post a damn job ad today. Go start getting in front of those people. You don't need to hire them tomorrow. You can still hire them in March and April. They're still, God forbid, maybe some of them don't make it that long, but most people that you talk to will probably still be on the planet by March or April. And so you'll be able to hire them then too. But if you don't start building the relationship with them now, they're for sure going to be working somebody else, and you're probably not going to find them later anyway. So if you gleaned anything from the last couple of weeks of planning discussions and you didn't get that out of it, I hope you're getting it right now. Go get your job ads posted. And if you don't like to do it or don't want to do it, talk to my guy, Sean Day. Hey, home service heroes. Thank you guys so much for tuning into our home service happy hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something, and I sure as heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.